people know that coloring is a stress reliever, but art therapy is really about putting what's on the inside, getting that out and putting it into physical form.
The Road Home program, we serve men and women, veterans and their families who are dealing with the invisible wounds of war and life. We have a staff that understands, cares, and knows about those challenges, around post-traumatic stress, military sexual trauma, brain injury, traumatic brain injury, and even moral injury.
They're doing cognitive processing therapy. They're doing emotion communication skills groups. The art therapy group allows them to express themselves in a different way. And I hear very often how they can walk into this room and kind of breathe a sigh of relief because they know they get to let their brain have a little rest.
I went through the intensive outpatient program here at Road Home with Rush University to help me with PTSD symptoms, but also orthopedic issues.
Art therapy is like you're standing back from the trauma. Art therapy allows you to back up, take a look at what's going on, analyze it, and bring some healing to that situation simply by utilizing a pen, a pencil, a brush, a paint, a chalk, sculpting.
They create a mask in the IOP, and how that's introduced is, I say, we all have a mask that we wear. Wherever we go, we have a public self, we have a way we present ourselves to others, or a way that others see us. And then we have a private self on the inside. All of that stuff they're carrying, they finally get to release it. A part of PTSD is the avoidance, so they're very good at keeping that stuff inside, and so it's such a relief to bring it to the outside.
She brought out this mask, and I'm like, oh, I could make a mask of my sister. I made it because I appreciated her so much.
Debra was one of the first people I met and is so passionate about art and the healing aspects of art. We hit it off right away, and just with her passion and helping people and her creativity and all of her vulnerability in the art that she makes, I think she's incredible. So that's a neat thing about the job, is that I'm here to help, but I also receive a lot in return.
It's got a lot of monochromatic on the outside, grays, whites, blacks. Inside it's pretty much all red. I wanted to add some blue, so it's got some red, white, and blue in it. In certain ways, the mask is a cage for my toxicity. So in certain ways, the mask is a filter for that. It's a filter so that my brutal honesty doesn't hurt people's feelings, but also so that they don't hurt my feelings either. I got feelings too.
Travis really connected with the artwork. Watching him work and seeing the wheels turn, I knew he was working on something very deep and meaningful. He had actually created a mold for the mask. I'd never seen anyone do that before. And so that was something that I'll always remember, because that was a first for me. So I thought it was very creative.
And looking at the other art, it's really a conversation piece, and it's really a way to communicate with other veterans. I shared things that I haven't shared with anybody, or just like very few, very close friends and family. To be in an environment where there are other veterans that, I might not know exactly what they went through, but we all have similar symptom sets. And so being able to rally around that, in order to help each other cope, it was a really good experience.
When I came to Rush, Stephanie was helpful. She wasn't judgmental, and a lot of times in the military, you don't say things about stuff because you don't want to get judged.
When they experience, they realize how healing it is and how beneficial it is, and so they leave really different people, and art therapy is a part of that.
What I would tell other veterans is, you owe yourself that chance to come here and participate, embrace the process, embrace the suck, as much as it might suck. You owe yourself that, and your family and people that you care about, they'll notice it too, they'll appreciate it.
I'd really love to be an art therapist now, because I see how it helps people and how it has helped me. I can sleep through the night. I can have a conversation without breaking into tears. I'm able to talk about deeper things with people because I'm able to pull the emotion out of it, so to say, and with that, use the terminology and use the basic healing powers of art to get to a better place in my mind.